Welcome everybody. Hey, it's time for another Minecraft stream. The Minecraft SMP. Yes, it is new this year. Java and Bedrock get to play together in Crossplay. And we have a huge minigame server also. As a huge benefit, obviously. Yeah. It's 8 p.m. in your country, Amir. Not bad. I'm thinking I'm going to try to do some earlier streams this week so that we can grab some other time zones like yours, Amir. I think that's a good idea anyways. I know there's a lot of people from India that want to play along with us, but they're like, it's like 11:30 at night over there. I almost have to start at 5 a.m. in the morning to hit their 6:30 or so time zone. Anyways, 6 p.m. for Diogo. This is a good time to start to catch you guys, that's for sure. Hey, I wanted to start today doing a little bit of brainstorming, trying to figure out, what can we do to incentivize you guys, to get you guys more excited to be inside of the streams, so that we can have YouTube push it out to more people, and therefore we get more new people that come to the stream, and then, of course, getting to our 13K number for the channel, which is the goal before January 1st, 13,000 subscribers. We are currently 625 short of that goal, but there's plenty of time to get it done. So we need 90, according to Grok Action. Let's move over there. I do remember you, Amir. I do. And you're getting Minecraft Today? Awesome, man. That's awesome. All right, Snowy, I know you've been teasing a big surprise. Hang on a second. I want to brainstorm with y'all. Maybe I should tell people in the SMP. Is anybody in the SMP right now that can tell the others that we're doing a little brainstorm sesh? Little brainstorm action in the stream, so please get in there to give your input. Just JK Zach, how do you join? The IP's at the top of the screen up there. So is the port. Streamlabs also is putting it out every 3 minutes. Let me type join SMP, so it'll show up again. It's also in the pinned comment, and it's in the stream description. There's a lot of places where you can get the information. So depending on what device you're on, if you're on Java, all you do is put in the server name, which you can call it Pickcraft Minigames or Chaos SMP or whatever you want to call it. And the IP address is pickcraft.us, just like it says from Streamlabs right below where you typed how I joined. And then the port is 19132 for people on Bedrock. Telling your friend to join the stream. Hey, yay, yay, yay. So, you know, obviously if you're on Xbox or PlayStation, you have to get the app that's on the phone. It's called Bedrock Together or Bedrock Connect. I recommend Bedrock Together if you can get it. It seems to be the better, more consistent version. But get the application, put in all the information, watch a couple quick ads, verify you're human is usually what it makes you do. And then once you've done that, log on to your Xbox, your PlayStation, look underneath your friends' worlds, and that's where you're going to see it. Whatever you called it for the server name, again, it can be anything. You could just call it SMP for all, if you want. But then you'll just click on that, load completely into the Minecraft server. Once you're fully loaded in, then you can disconnect from the app. All right? Hopefully that helps you out. If you have any difficulty, just let us know in the chat, and we'll help walk you through it. But I wanted to brainstorm a little bit on what can we do to incentivize you guys, all of you guys, to stay in the streams if you can. I realize some of you only have one device, but if you can stay in the stream while the stream's going, what can we do to incentivize that? The reason why I want to do that is because our last stream, we had 95% subscribers and only 5% new people. Okay, we had like 1,700 views or something like that. So there was like around 80 new people that saw the stream, and the other 1,625 were all subscribers. So how do we get it out to more new people? And that is to have more of you guys in the streams at all times. So how can we do that? I think that there's possibly do more live events on the SMP. That's a good point, Diogo. A good point. So what I want is ideas like that. More live events. What can we do to keep you guys invested in staying in the stream? I think one of the things is I could do like a halfway goal, and I can say, okay, I want to get to 13,000 subscribers by the end of the year, right? Before January 1. So if we got halfway there, halfway through, then we do some type of an extra incentive. Whatever that may. Maybe it's a rank up. Maybe it's a couple rank ups for you guys. That just, if we hit the goal in the allotted time span, we're halfway there, which would be what, week 3.5, I guess, somewhere in there. We'd have to get to like 12,000, around 12,700, or around 12,680, 690 maybe, somewhere in there. And that would be right around, what, right around December 5th or something like that. And then we would have the extra push to hit the rest of it. And if we get the rest of it by the end of the year, then what do we do? A couple more rank ups? I mean, that's a possibility, right? Yeah, putting live streams as shorts is a good idea. The only difficulty is that all of my shorts I did recently would hit 1.7K and then they'll stop. 1.7K, stop, 1.7K, stop. They weren't hitting big enough to bring people in. So obviously I'm not good enough at the shorts thing to bring enough people in. What I really need is 20,000 view shorts, 50,000 view shorts, 200K view shorts to bring in those types of numbers that make it happen. I don't want to spin my wheels on shorts getting 1.7K. That's for sure, because they don't do anything. After a certain amount of viewing hours, that's possible. It's hard for me to judge the viewing hours, because a lot of that depends on the people who are clicking onto it, subscribers mostly, and how long they'll watch before they leave. It's not necessarily people that are playing, right? So if 1,700 subscribers watch the stream, right now we're only averaging 2 minutes because I just started, right? Towards the beginning of the SMP, we were averaging probably about 2.5 minutes to 3 minutes per person, but we were also getting 6,000 people taking a look at it, getting introduced to it. Now we're averaging 7 minutes 40 seconds almost each stream, around 7 minutes 40 seconds. That's pretty good, considering that if 10 people don't watch anything at all or just click and leave, then there's somebody else watching 10 times that amount. 74 minutes, not 7 minutes, if that makes sense. So she plays Minecraft and she wants to play on a server. Hey, Dan Cook, that's awesome. Amir Swift, can I teach you how to play Minecraft? Well, you can join a team, hopefully, and that team will help you play. YouTube finds similar audience from the shorts. That's what you analyze from other channels. Yeah. The problem is the shorts have to do better. They can't do 1.7K because it's really, I mean, that's a drop in a bucket in shorts. My shorts got to do way better than that. I have tried dual streaming. I have done that. So streaming like on Twitch and YouTube, for example. The problem is everybody wants to go to the stream that has all the viewers on it, and they don't want to stay in the one that doesn't have the viewers in it, if that makes sense. So they all come back over to YouTube, and nobody stays over on Twitch, or maybe onesie twosie stays over there, and it just doesn't pick up. Because again, remember, these things work differently from each other, right? Twitch looks at it and goes, oh, there's 30 people, I'm going to put it on the 30 viewers. And then it goes in a list all the way from top viewers down, so maybe it hits page 3, right? If it's got 0 to 2 viewers, then it's all the way down on page 57 or whatever it is, right? Way down there. That's how Twitch works. So when I'm on both, the YouTube people want to stay over here. They don't want to go over and help push that Twitch. And without that Twitch getting pushed, it just sits at those lowly pages and never gets up, if that makes sense. So dual streaming has been a real, not a good thing for this. We don't have enough people. It's always just amounted in everybody congregating in one stream, and then that one stream doing good, and the other stream just being nothing. Nothing. You're going to look at the shorts to analyze? Okay, Diogo, that's good. I appreciate that. What about, some other things? Like, if we hit the goal of 13,000 before the end of the year, what do you think would be some cool things that I could throw out there as incentives to say, hey, if you guys stay in all the streams, this is going to help us hit the 13K. I'll remind you to continue to stay in all the streams if we are on pace. And then when we hit the 13K before the end of the year, what would be cool things to throw out to you guys to be worth it for you to be in the streams that often? Would it be rank ups? Would it be some type of a development thing where, would it be some type of a giveaway? What types of things can you guys think of? Some people have said, well, you should do a 24-hour stream or something like that. I don't know that me doing a 24-hour stream is really a big incentive for you guys to stay in all the streams, just to have me do more. I only posted one short. What are you looking at? The last 30 days? Or the last what? You got to go back a little ways. I haven't done shorts for a little while because they were all getting 1.7K, 1.7K, 1.7K. Yes, I do, Amir. Of course I love my viewers. Tournaments in the SMP? Recently, I've done no shorts because the shorts I was doing were getting 1.7K and they weren't bringing anybody, 0 people over. I was getting maybe 1 subscriber and no increase in any of the streams. So I stopped them. I did them for 29 days straight. I did 34 shorts in 29 days and then I just stopped because it wasn't helping. You know, they weren't all Minecraft. YouTube has built-in feature to make clips from the live, or it's easy to put tons of shorts. Yeah, are those, I mean, just a clip from the live? Do you think a clip is enough? Or do you think it needs to be like 2 minutes of something happening cut down into 30 seconds so it has a chance to pop? Yeah, the attention span of a goldfish, exactly. So that's exactly why. I mean, most of the time I'm being told that shorts at 30 seconds is the key, unless you have something that's really super engaging that really needs, you know, has the potential to go on a little bit longer. But subtitles is good on shorts. Yeah, I always put the words on there. I always put the words on it. So I was doing that. And that's pretty easy. I have programs to do that. One of the difficulties I've had, though, and I'll admit this straight up, is that when I do the stream, right, I'm shooting out a 1080p, right, an HD 1080p thing. And that helps. That's the only thing I can shoot out to keep the quick response back from you guys and not having this big lag in the chat. That's how YouTube works, right? But when I go to cut a short from it, the quality diminishes dramatically. Especially, let's say I cut a minute out and then now I want to turn it into a half a minute. So then I take that minute clip and turn it into, you know, then I put it into an editing program, right? So there I am again, knocking the quality down even one more time, putting in an editing program, trying to click to make the editing program try to switch it to back to 4K as much as it can, right? But then I download it to YouTube, and YouTube only accepts like 55% of the original thing you send to them. That's their weird thing. So it ends up coming out like it. You can click 1080p, but it's kind of, I mean, it's not great quality. It's not quality like if I was streaming in 4K and by the time you cut it down, it's still 1K, you know. It's fun to look at the competition. What are they doing that's working? I've seen a guy completely blowing up with SMP clips. I probably know who. I have no clue who. Oh, the donut or yeah. Donut or the other, yeah, but that's a whole different world. That's all PvP, blowing people up like crazy content. Ours isn't like that. Ours is a little bit more lore and story involved. Ours is a little bit more lore, story involved, teams, it's not like this, you know, blow up everything, blow the snot out of, you know, grief everything, all that stuff. You know what I mean? Changing the live stream graphics. I tried changing the, if you noticed, I changed the thumbnail just recent. If you noticed that. And it crashed hard. We got like half the views. If I don't put the words on there, new SMP. It just flops. Get some clips with some action and solid editing. It can get people, in my opinion. Yeah, I think so, Diogo. The problem is me having the time to do that, right? And I can't have anybody do it without paying a minimum wage because of the laws in the U.S. And that's what kind of is a huge bummer. I can't even say, well, let me give you 50% of the profits of all the shorts that you make for my channel, because it's still not minimum wage. So, you know what I mean? So yeah, doing shorts could help, that type of thing. Obviously, I think adjusting the times when I stream, I think can help. Going earlier, because later helped, but my wife's home right now and she's not gonna be okay with the later, but during the week she's okay with the earlier, which helps get you guys on stream, like Diogo Sec and Amir and etc. Add text like join my SMP on top. I mean, instead of showing the IP and the port at the top of it, Lemon Soda, put join my SMP at the top of it. Yes, I have 2 children, a boy and a girl. Yes, yes. Would it help you guys? One of our biggest problems that we have is that we'll have like 30 people online playing the game, but only 14 or 15 in the stream. What do you guys think are some things that we can do to get the people that we already have to be in the stream? So that if we have 30 people in the game, we can maybe have at least 20 in the stream, right? Sometimes maybe 25 in the stream, which is gonna, you know, get that algorithm cranking, because YouTube's gonna go, whoa, 20, 25 people, let's send it out to more, instead of only having 10 on there when we got 30 in the game. What can help? Yeah, that's what I'm asking. What type of incentives would help? Would it help to track the growth of the increase in subscribers? And then, like I said, if we hit the halfway mark, we give a couple rank ups or something. And then at the full mark, we give a couple more rank ups in the server, meaning that you would get, possibly new home spots and definitely more claims, that type of thing. Or would it be more beneficial to paint my nails pink and become preppy? Oh, Lord have mercy. Or what type of incentives? I could give out channel points. Channel points has always been something that I could give out. The difficulty with that is not everybody likes to hear all the sounds or play all the sounds. That's what I'm trying to brainstorm with you guys right now, is what types of incentives can I do? Do I need to do a giveaway when I hit 13K? Will that help? Should I do a weekly incentive every single week? If we get the 90 plus subscribers, then we do something. Events like PvP. Okay, here's one of the main things that people don't understand. We have our SMP is not completely PvP based, right? Nor are the mini games. However, here's what happens on my streams when I show PvP only. I go from 20 viewers down to like 6 or 7 viewers. PvP viewers have never been attracted towards my streams. I mean, they just haven't. So doing more PvP tournament type stuff or PvP stuff, as far as I can tell, would just kill it. because it drops the views like a rock. Things that have increased the views are doing ancient cities. The court trial that we did had a big bump in views. Some of the other things is like killing the dragon bumps up the views. Doing the end stuff kills views. People don't like to watch the end. I don't know why. It's kind of crazy, but building a large farm helps increase views. Running around helping new people out with giving them free armor and stuff usually does increase the amount of people that join. So that does help increase people that join. We can't make being in the stream mandatory because not everybody can be in the stream and play at the same time. Doey the Doman says 6-7. Can you make a redeem for stream hours that benefits in the game? What do you mean by that, Diogo? What type of idea are you cooking up there? After you watch so many hours in the stream, you get something? Yeah, I was thinking about, you know, giving away points every week the moment that we hit the 90 subscriber mark, which is all we have to hit every week in order to get 13,000. There's only 90 subscribers. Here's the difficulty, is that we got 500 subscribers during October, which was awesome. 500 subscribers in 1 month is huge. If we did that for 2 more months, we'd blow out the 13,000 number. The difficulty is I'm seeing these trends of, you know, 60% subscribers, 40% viewers. And in the second week of October, it then fell to 70-30, and then it went 80-20, and then it went 90-10, and the first week of November was 95-5. 95 of everybody looking at our SMP with views, not just people that were watching for a long time, but all views. 95% were already subscribers. Only 5% were new people. So as the SMP gets a little bit older, it's fallen off with new people and holding new subscribers, which is great. So we maintain our subscribers, but how do we get more, right? If you watch 50 or 75 hours, get a rank up or a custom item in the game. I mean, there's possibilities to do things like that. I got to be careful with that because I really upset the development crew recently by asking them to make a couple of adjustments that would help, that would benefit me. By changing some of the stuff in the rank ups, like extra home spots, for example, that just got bumped up. Those things which I didn't understand, I now understand, stop other development and make them have to change and all of a sudden work on something for me. And that has been very upsetting to the staff team. So I got to be very cautious on that. It's a possibility. So let me start a poll. And the question will be, what would incentivize how do I spell incentivize? S-E or Z-E? Whatever. What would incentivize you to stay in streams while playing? Stay in streams all the time while playing. Let's see. One would be rank up incentives. How would I do that? Let me put, how'd you word it? You worded it a little bit better than that, Diogo. Rank up or custom items in game. Maybe I just do custom items or rank up based on watch times. Oops, too long. Or rank up with watch time. Oh, still too. Custom items / rank ups with watch time. Okay, second one. Let's see, loyalty point. Loyalty / chaos points. When hit goals, something like that. Giveaway when hit 13K. What's something else? It's too much work to watch the stream. Is that what you're saying? Most people would go from watching the live stream to just joining the game since it's too much work. Is that what you're saying? Lemon? Star is Windu, Snowy. That's his company. The Star Dolphin Studios. Yeah, that's Windu. Custom item ranks up with watch time, loyalty, chaos points when hit goals, giveaway. Again, we're just brainstorming what are some things we can do, or what are some ways that we can go about incentivizing players to be in the streams while they're playing. So that we can go for this 13,000 subscriber goal. 13,000 subscriber goal. Or we just need to start announcing you as Star Dolphin Studios, which is Windu, and just constantly say that in the stream. I could probably do that. So other incentives. I put a giveaway when hit 13K, loyalty or chaos points when hit goals, custom items rank ups. It wouldn't be based on watch time. That would have to be based on when hit goals as well. That'd have to be goals. Custom items, rank ups at goals, loyalty, chaos points when hit goals, giveaway when hit 13K. Giveaway is usually like a money thing. More events. More events. So like if we said, hey, if we can get 30 people in stream, we'll have an event. Or something like that. Or hey, if we can keep 25 people in stream for the first, or I don't know, if we can keep everybody that's playing in the stream, or most, let's say, I don't know what percentage it would be. If we can keep 80% even of all the people that are in stream, or all the people that are playing in the stream, then we'll do an event later today or something, or we'll put an event in the, I don't know, what would you call it? Put an event in the, like a grab bag? So that the next time that we are thinking about an event, we automatically run it. Or you're thinking about how would we do that? I mean, I would say probably at the most we could do a couple events a week. When people are just scrolling, they won't stop that and start playing Minecraft. Try reducing the automated announcement comments from Streamlabs. Those are there so that I don't have to repeat it every 3 minutes myself. Because people don't know how to get into the game, and then I end up having to try to verbally walk them through everything. That's what those do. Those have not hurt the stream, to my understanding. Those have been there for a long time. What's hurting us is that we have 95% subscribers and 5% viewers, and each week that number of new viewers is falling off, and it's because we have less and less current players staying in the streams, right? So, for example, when we have 30 people on for an event, we don't have 30 people in the stream. We have 15, right? That's a massive difference between having 15 in a stream versus 30. Higher quality content equals more retention. I'm not talking retention. I'm talking getting to 13K subscribers by having more people in the stream. Oh, and you're saying I need to have higher quality content to get people who are already in SMP to stay in the stream. My content needs to be higher quality. Otherwise, they'll just play and not watch the stream. Is that what you're saying, Diogo? Yeah, I'm not talking in general. I'm talking about what can we do to incentivize our current players to stay in the stream while they're playing to help increase the YouTube algorithm. We didn't have a problem when we were brand new. Almost everybody was in the stream when it was brand new. And therefore, when everybody was in the stream when it was brand new, we hit like 4,000, 6,000 views. Now we get 1,100, 1,700, and 95% of our subscribers, and only 5% are new, versus it was as high as 40% new, but we were getting 4,000 to 6,000 subscribers when it was new because you guys were all staying in the stream. So that's what I'm saying. What can we do to incentivize people to stay in the stream? Short of me running an event and me giving the direction during the event, so they have to be in the stream in order to participate in it. But that's only for an event. That's not like throughout the day. I mean, I'm basically saying, what can I give to you guys as an incentive that will help you want to help me, that'll help you want to help the SMP grow faster, that'll help you want to have more people joining the SMP, because that's what it all ends up being. You guys obviously don't want the SMP to grow, or you'd already all be in the stream all the time. So you're pretty comfortable with the way it is right now. I would like it to grow dramatically, but I can't get you guys to stay in the stream. And I don't feel like barking at you guys to say, hey, everybody needs to get in the stream, is appropriate, or something that I want to do. I don't want to bark at you guys to get in the stream. Like, I just want you to play. If you want to be in the stream, then get in the stream. Yeah, Snowy, you like it how it is? Here's the problem. You may like the number of people that are playing right now, but guess what's going to happen in 3 weeks if new people don't join? Bunch of people are going to fall out. Okay? New people keep more people there. New people keep more people there. You're not going to be able to grow your team, right? You're not going to be able to, as people fall out, because we've seen lots of people fall out, right? People that have been around for a while. So if you don't get a bunch of new people in there, we can't even keep it the same. It'll just fall off, right? And you guys know that because you see people falling out all the time. What makes people come back is usually like a war or something like that, but that's temporary, and that doesn't help them jump in the stream. It just brings players into temporarily into the SMP. So nobody's really there's no incentive that you guys can think of that would cause you to want to be in the stream. If they earned rewards for listening, they would feel enticed to do it. Right. But what types of rewards? That's what I'm saying. We have custom items, rank ups at goals. We have loyalty, chaos points when hit goals. We got giveaway when we hit 13K. Giveaways is usually, $50 or to a random person or something like that, or who knows what. Hosting events in the server and giving in-game rewards. Roles, titles, effects, cosmetics. Okay. That falls in with the custom items, right? Custom items are rank ups at goals. It can't connect it to watch time. I can't connect it to watch time. Unless I literally was like, I would have to take a snapshot of every single person's watch time, because the watch time increases from where it's at. It's not like something I can just zero out and say, okay, everybody's starting from scratch right now. So I don't see that there's any way to connect it to watch time. Now there is a way to connect it to subscribers. As soon as we hit 90 subscribers in a week, we qualify for an event. But that doesn't directly, a lot of people won't see how that will directly relate to them being in the stream, right? As an incentive for them being in the stream to help increase. The basic thing that happens right now is that my subscribers are almost directly tied to the new people that are joining the SMP. It's almost a 1-for-1. When I get 100 subscribers in a week, the SMP gets 100 new members. It's kind of like that. I mean, it's very similar. Last week I only got 49 subscribers, so I would guess that the SMP only got like 50 people. I mean, it's very highly intertwined. And that's the way it was meant to be. That's the way it was meant to be. And some of you don't want it to grow. Some of you do want it to grow. But just having it grow isn't enough of an incentive, or you guys would already be just in the stream all the time, trying to help the server grow, trying to help Windu, and trying to help the whole Pickcraft thing take off like crazy. Instead of being at 1300, You know, trying to get it to 2K members, things like that. You know, we can do it based off of members that join the Pitcraft SMP. We can do it like that. It doesn't matter to me because it's directly tied in with my subscribers. It's very, very similar. What about points for in-game rewards? Yeah, some people have millions of points. What's that say? More audience in live will result in more SMPers. Yeah. So you have to focus on getting more viewers. Yeah. I'm just saying the low-hanging fruit here, Lemon, is when we have, say right now we have 14 viewers, right? If we had 30 viewers, YouTube would be pushing this out way harder than if we had 14 viewers. And if there's already 30 people playing in game at a certain point, isn't it easier to just have those 30 people be in the stream than try to find 16 other brand new people to try to join right immediately? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I brought that up also, Diogo. If you host the event, they'll have to listen. Yeah. In the event, say it lasts for an hour. And then what? And then what? Yeah. So all I have right now are custom items or rank ups at goals, loyalty, chaos points when hit goals. And these goals could be easily, like I said, instead of saying subscribers, these can be tracked directly to the number of people that join. So when we hit 1,450 members on the server, when we hit 1,550, we hit 1,650, we hit 1,750. It's basically like when we hit 2,000, should be about the same time that I'm hitting 13,000 subscribers. You think live stream viewers are easier to get? Are you serious, Lemon? You think getting brand new people to watch a stream is easier than getting existing people to just turn the stream on? That's 100% different than anything I've ever heard or read or seen. Live stream viewers are easier to get to watch than our own SMP people. That disgusts me, it really does. But you're probably right. So all these incentives don't mean anything. Custom items or ranks at goals, loyalty, chaos points when hit goals, giveaways. None of the stuff matters because it's not tailored towards brand new people. Guys, you're again focusing on brand new viewers. I guess the last nothing will get me to watch. Nothing will get me to watch at all. I'm just going to start the poll this way because you guys are saying nothing. Nothing. So just vote. I'll have the vote on during the entire day. If you think custom items or ranks will help people be in there, be honest. What you're telling me right now, at least what Diogo and Lemon are telling me, if there is nothing that'll get people to watch at all. that I need to get new viewers. Not the current not the current people. The current people, there's nothing that'll let them, there's nothing. Get new viewers. Nothing's gonna let, I mean, that's fine. If it's nothing, it's nothing. Well, Lemon, it's not easy for me. It's not easy for me. You know, I can have 20 people consistently on, but 30 people playing in the SMP, or 15 people consistently on, but 30 people in the SMP. But I'm only getting 5% new people. The new people aren't, they're not, you make it sound like, bro, it's so easy. Just get 13,000 viewers. That's the easiest thing. Just get 13,000 viewers. Why even mess around with your current subscribers? Why have your current subscribers jump in the channel and boost the algorithm when you can just get brand new viewers in there boosting the algorithm? Yeah, that's easier. We were trying to talk about, are there ways, what are some ways to get people to watch all of the stream? What are some incentives? And right now, leading actually is nothing will get me to watch it all. Nothing. So, and that's sad because growing this server for Windu, growing the server for his staff, getting more people to join the server and get it to 2,000 instead of 1,000 or 1,300 where it's at right now, is directly related to my streaming. It's directly related to my streaming. And the fact that there are 40% or more of you that will not help that way when it costs you nothing, literally costs you nothing, it's free, but you still won't do it, disgusts me. You guys make me sick. Yuck. Yuck. There isn't, Lemon. What part are you not understanding? I'm getting 1,700 views, right? 1,700 people. A view now is calculated as anybody that sees it, pretty much, because it's vertical stream. Out of 1,700, 95% of those are subscribers. 5% are new. 5%. Meaning it's not landing on the feed where it needs to be. And I'm telling you guys, if we had more people in the stream, it would be in the feed more often. But you're saying no. Just put it in the feed with other ways. I'm just asking when you're playing, not when you're not playing. I'm just asking when you're playing. All right, the answer's pretty obvious. Just read the poll. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. What does that mean? I don't have enough money to feed someone, though? What are you talking about, Mitzi? Muhammad Razim Chaudhry. Mitzi, what are you talking about, bruh? You don't have enough money to feed people. What? Alright, you all are too selfish. Alright, whatever. Moving on. I think no incentives is the best way to go, and I'll just figure it out. I will just figure it out. You guys should have no incentives. None. In my opinion. You won't even get on there to be helpful. That's crazy. Alright, anywho. Moving on. I'm forgetting about this conversation. Because you guys are already voting 43%. Yeah, I'm ending the poll. I'm not going to run the poll. What a waste of time. But hey, at least I found out, right? Not a complete waste. At least I found out. I will do my best to try to find out ways to get new viewers, and you guys get no incentives. Deal. What's going on? Immediate logged into Score Bunny saying... Yeah, by the way, somebody sent me a message saying the Score Bunny was still in the order. MJ stole your friend's claims after he was on vacation. Okay, well, Windu and I... So he quit because of it. Okay, well... Windu and I have asked you guys to let us know if you're ever going to be gone for longer than 2 weeks. If you're gone for longer than 2 weeks, you gotta let... Score Bunny, are you listening? Am I just talking to a wall? Score Bunny, can you hear me? Alright, I'm just gonna put, if you aren't in stream, you aren't going to get you're not going to hear me addressing your issue. Good Lord. You just want to complain to a wall? Then just keep typing, dude. He's not even going to be in the stream. Just, you know, complain all you want. Good Lord. What am I supposed to be looking at, Snowy? What's the new great and amazing thing? Oh, I had a feeling that might be what it is. You're on trial for the to be a staff member. That's awesome. Sweet. Score Bunny, I've been asking you if you're in stream because I was answering your I was speaking to you about your friend's claims, and you weren't responding. You just kept typing the same thing. All right, AC309, what's up, man? How you doing? Sinful Hex, what's happening? Yes, claims delete after 2 weeks. If you don't log in for 2 weeks, the claims go bye-bye. You have a problem by downloading the game? What's that, Amir? What's up, Marty McFly? Yeah, I was trying to explain to Score Bunny that you have to, if you're going to be gone for longer than 2 weeks, you got to let myself know, or Windu know, or somebody that can get the message, so that we do not let your claims go bye-bye while you're away. For example, I just messaged this morning to Windu because JP7 has a broken desk and can't really do anything till he has his desk, a new desk delivered. And then there's somebody else that I messaged this morning also that had something that was broken and wasn't going to be able to play for at least a week, maybe longer. So I messaged him and said, can we keep both of these players' claims from being reset on the 2 week reset? And he said yes. If people don't let us know, how do we know to keep their claims legit? How do you file a claim? I'm talking about the claim that you /claim when you have land, right? You decide a spot where you want to build a house or whatever. So you use /claim to pick a 16 by 16 spot that's yours. That's what I'm talking about. Not about filing a claim. I'm talking about the claims that you guys have. You have 8 claims when you first start the game. Actually, it might be more now. I don't know. Claims got increased. You guys will have to let me know how many you have. You guys seem to be given the feedback that you think that it should be a longer period of time. The reason why 2 weeks was chosen is because we have a lot of people who just jump in here and they just claim something immediately, but they don't even finish the build or whatever, or they finish the build, but then you never see them again. They're only on for 1 day, 1 weekend, and then they disappear. So there has to be a way to reset the claims. Does that make sense? All right, nobody's listening. Sweet. All right, not addressing the claim situation anymore. Nobody's listening, especially Score Bunny, who has not responded to one thing I said. Good Lord. Yeah, I've seen this before. I have it up on my wall in there. Or I did. Isn't it still up in the wall on the 3rd floor? Or 2nd floor? Oh, I missed it. Oh, Lord. Get to the 2nd floor here. Yeah, it's right there. Here, let me give you guys some random blocks in here. Let's see, have you guys taken much of the random stuff? Yeah, you have. What's going on? Accurate Circle needs help? Is this just a test? So there's a backslash help command now that you guys can do. Backslash help. If you guys look at it, backslash help. And then hit the button. You have choices. Homes, set home. Creates a home. Home teleports to home. Delete, right? Cosmetics, teleportation. Warp fountain. Go to the main lobby of the server, or backslash warp space fountain takes you to the spawn, and backslash PvP. And then there's claims. Claim, unclaim. Claim settings, claim add, claim accept. Tells you exactly how to do everything. Claim merge. It's all in the help command. Backslash help. I don't know what the accurate circle alert needs help thing means. Maybe that's only for me to see. I don't know. Score Bunny, you didn't respond to anything I said, but now you want me to give you emeralds. Mango Life, how did you lose all your stuff? What is going on right now, man? Why are there so many people complaining about everything? You only see what on my screen? Trenton. Yeah, I only see that on your screen, not on mine. Oh, okay, the alert thingy, Bob. Okay, thank you. You joined and died? Okay, did you get backslash grave? Have you typed backslash grave? Backslash grave to see if you have a grave, Mango Life? Hey, what's up, Dunk? How you doing, man? Nope, you didn't type it, or nope, you don't have a grave? You just logged in, fell, died, and you have no grave? Did you have nothing on you? Yeah, usually if you don't have anything on you and you fall, you won't make a grave because you didn't have anything on you. Graves are made to help you go pick up things that are on you. Now you did have stuff? Okay. I don't know if Accurate Circle can help you out with that on the staff. But I can't give you back anything or confirm that that you lost it like that. So you need to get a hold of someone in staff. Accurate Circle is a builder. Maybe he can point you in the right direction. If you message him, You joining the server right now? Nice. Dunk is in the... Dunk is here. Welcome, Dunk. Hassan never did his jail time. Snowy, please go back to what I told you about how long it takes. You did 5 days in jail? Mango Life, please reach out to staff. Oh my lord, hell no. Bro, it's just non-stop the same complaints. People help me, help me, help me. Help me, help me. Bro, you're stuck in the base because you went in there. This is why I leave the doors open on everything I do, because people run in here, get stuck, and freak out. They don't use their set home. They're not using the /warp space fountain to go back to the home. A set home spot. Mango Life. Set home spot. /set home. You can set a home anywhere you want. You can also go /warp space fountain to be teleported directly to the spawn, or you know, the SMP spawn. Bro, I literally just started and I'm already gonna... I already can't handle all the complaints. Mr. Pancake, please don't. I was going to announce it. I was going to announce at the end it was reset so that everybody knows, but I'm getting distracted by non-stop complaints. And now everybody's gonna rush in there. Alright, I guess if you want to be involved in another dragon fight, get in the end immediately. The end's been reset. Get in the end immediately. Mr. Pancake spamming to get in there. Other people are saying, okay, I'm running in. So if you want to be there, go there now. If you want to warp to spawn, /warp space fountain to go to spawn. If you aren't in the stream, I can't just keep repeating everything verbally and typing it out without being super frustrated. Like, good lord. What am I supposed to do? Type everything out inside the game and then be like, here's what I typed out in the game for those of you that might be listening. Like, what's going on? Well, you missed it because there's people jumping in and I can't control it. It's like the dragon's gonna be dead so fast. Because somebody noticed it, announced it, and everybody ran in. So it's not like I can't control it. There's no way for me to control it. Guys, don't push each other around, please. Bedrock players, please pay attention. You can push Java around, but they can't push you around. I almost got pushed off the edge twice. Is it that hard to pay attention? I'm literally gonna, maybe I just can't do this today. The dragon's already a quarter dead. Why do you guys have a platform where it's up there like that again? Guys, stop! Who built the platform? You make it so nobody can fight the dragon when you do that, besides you, because you want the stupid egg. You know, I'm not even going to show this on stream. Forget you guys, man. You guys and your glitchy garbage. I'm so sick of it. I'm ending the stream. I can't handle this right now. What a bunch of selfish pricks.